Hi, it's Mrs. Laffey, and we are going to be doing Unit 7, Lesson 15, which is Shapes on the Coordinate Plane. And we're going to start with 15.1, which is figuring out the coordinate plane. If you do this online, you can use the digital version, but I just decided to do mine on the paper because I had already printed it out. So on number 1, it says, draw a figure in the coordinate plane with at least 3 of the following properties. Okay, well, I did one with all of the following properties. So 6 vertices. Vertices, if you remember, are the corners. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I check that off. 1 pair of parallel sides. That would be this one and this one. We'll check that off. The 1 right angle. This actually has 2, but I can check that off. And 2 sides with the same length would be this one and this one. So number 2 says, is your figure a polygon? Explain how you know. I know because it is composed of line segments. Each line segment meets one and only one other line segment at each end. Line segments never intersect each other except at their endpoints. And the figure lays flat on the coordinate plane. So this is a review from the very first unit we did. However, now we're putting it on the coordinate plane. So this should be very familiar to you guys. Okay, so in 15.2, it says plotting polygons. So here are all the points that you're to plot, and you're to put them on the coordinate plane, which is here. So pause your video, go ahead and do that, and then when you get back, you should see these shapes. So polygon A is up here, B, C, and D. Okay, if you didn't get those shapes, then you're not plotting your points correctly, so go back and double check. All right, and then we're moving on to 15.3, 4 quadrants of amazing. All right, so the following diagram shows Andre's route through a maze. He started from the lower right entrance here where I have my green dot. What are the coordinates of his first 2 and last 2 points of his route? So here is the point of origin here, and I made the yellow line to show that where the X and Y lines are. So if this is counting by 2, each unit is 2, then out here would be 12. So his first one is 12 and -8. And then that's the first point, and the second point would be 4, -8. Okay, the last 2 points, is that what they mean? What are the coordinates of the first 2 and the last 2 points of his route? Yeah, okay, so 12, -8, and then this one is going to be over here would be -12 and 2, 4, 6, 8. So -12 and a +8. This is the second point here. The 4 and the -8 are from here to here. But if they want their last point, it would be this one, and that's 12 positive, -12, +8. So you can see how they're opposites. All right, B says, how far did he walk from the starting point to his end point and show how you know. So I just went and counted the points, and there were 40, and that's just going, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way through, and I counted 40. And since each one counts as 2 units, then he did 80 units. Okay, and then 2 says Jada went into the maze and stopped at -7, +2, which would be right here. Plot that point and the other points that would lead her out of the maze. So I did this. She would be at -7, 2, then -4, 2, then -4, 8 is this one, and then -12, 8 is this one. And she's taking 9 steps. Each one counts as 2, and that would be 18 units total. So that is all for lesson 15. You need to do the practice problems and then the cool down, and don't forget to turn that cool down in Google Classroom. If you have any questions, you can ask during the morning meeting or you can email me. Have a great day.